right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over yonder. Happy Tuesday. Guess what today is?
Tuesday.
E.L.O. at Van Andel Arena.
Oh, that's right. You're very excited. You're going to be there, right?
Can't wait. Yes, I'm pretty excited about things. Really excited about. I didn't think I'd get to see them once in a lifetime, let alone twice. And now they're just in Grand Rapids. We're going to make the buzz over there. Going to enjoy us some Jeff Lynne. Going to rock out, and I should come back tomorrow a renewed person.
Now, let me ask you this: you are a mover and a shaker.
I wouldn't go that far.
Media world.
But anyway, go ahead.
In the West Michigan media world, did you use your influence to get tickets? Did you talk to people you know? Or
I will say this much: I did call a guy and said, "What's the pre-sale code?" So I can buy the tickets in advance. Because bands will come along and they'll put the tickets on pre-sale for the venue or the credit card or whatever. So I did find out what the pre-sale code was, just because I thought they would sell out really fast, but they didn't, and I don't know why. Last year when E.L.O. played Detroit, it sold out in the blink of an eye. Grand Rapids had a hard time selling and I don't think it's sold out yet.
Interesting. So it wasn't as pricey as you thought, but you still paid for your tickets.
Yes, I did.
So between the two of us, I still have never in my life paid for a concert.
Well, good for you. Isn't that great?
I want to say that.
See?
Throw that out there.
But I wanted to bring up something I saw yesterday, because yesterday I really wasn't feeling very good. So I got stuck watching a bunch of TV and things like that. I want you to look up on Amazon. There's a documentary out there. And you know what they talked about? The invention of languages. And they talked to the guy that invented the language for Avatar. The guy that came up with the language for the people of the planet to speak. Dude, you got to see this to believe it. I mean, it's the whole deal. You got to watch this, because Avatar 2's on its way. Remember you brought up Avatar yesterday? And I'm watching this yesterday, and I'm like, what a coincidence. I'm going to have to tell Dave all about the guy that invented the language for the Na'vi. See? And that was my moment yesterday.
You couldn't pay me enough to lose another 2 hours to a sequel to the worst movie I've ever seen.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It was awful. Anyway, hey,
it wasn't. The Genesis is better than the Eagles.
We're gonna shift gears a little bit before I get into the news, because there was a preview to a movie I am looking forward to seeing, but I'm a little skeptical.
I know what you're going to talk about, and you're dead wrong.
Mr. Rogers.
You're dead wrong.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
How dare you smite Tom Hanks?
I'm not. See, this is what people don't get. I love Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a very good actor. Very good. He's not great. He's very good. He's likable in everything. You're not going to go see a Tom Hanks movie and be disappointed. However, Tom Hanks, when he's played these other roles, like you saw him in, I'm sure you saw Apollo 13. He played Jim Lovell. And he played, who's the guy who landed the plane in the hut? Sully Sullenberger.
Yep.
And I enjoyed both those movies. Okay, very good. Apollo 13, I've rewatched I don't know how many times. But you didn't really know what Jim Lovell sounded like. You didn't really know. Sully Sullenberger wasn't somebody you saw on your TV every day. So as important as these characters were, and they were real life characters, Mr. Rogers, you saw every day. You knew what Mr. Rogers sounded like, the mannerisms. You knew he had a distinct voice. In the preview, it sounded like Tom Hanks being Tom Hanks, trying to be Mr. Rogers. Now, that doesn't mean the movie's not going to be good. It doesn't mean the movie's not going to be good. I hope I'm wrong about this. I really want to be wrong, because I love Tom Hanks, and it looks like it could be good. I just think our expectations might be a little too high.
Our expectations or your expectations?
No, I think the expectations, I think it's one of those things that's pushed out there already as an Oscar-worthy movie.
I'll tell you right now.
I hope I'm wrong.
He wins it.
I hope I'm wrong.
He wins the Oscar for this movie.
You saw Mr. Rogers and Tom Hanks. You didn't see Tom Hanks.
I'm here to tell you right now. He wins the Oscar for this movie because of the subject matter, because it's Tom Hanks, and because everything around
Should
it, he
he win
wins the Oscar.
Should he win it? Because is it a really good portrayal of Mr. Rogers?
Yes,
I don't
I'm sure
know.
it will be.
Well, do you saw the preview, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't see Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks disappeared into that role for you. Did he?
I mean, it was a 3-minute preview,
I'll give you
I can't say that
a
he
comparison.
did. But
I'll give you an apt comparison. Joaquin Phoenix is Johnny Cash in Walk the Line. Joaquin Phoenix was Johnny Cash in that movie. It was phenomenal. The greatest acting performance I have ever seen. I don't know that Tom Hanks can pull off that level of performance because I don't know that he's that level of an actor. That doesn't mean he's not great. That doesn't mean he's not good. I don't think he's at that level. I don't think he can do that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay,
I hope I'm wrong.
Okay. But speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, he's got the Joker thing coming out later this summer. That's the one you're going to want to watch for.
Yeah, see,
that's going to be another Best Actor
next
contender.
Level. I mean, going from Gary the Masturbator to that with Johnny Cash thrown in between, amazing.
He's a great actor too. But I'm going to tell you what, here and now.
People are looking at this like I'm crapping on Tom Hanks. I'm not. I love Tom Hanks. And I hope this doesn't disappoint because I don't know that he's going to be able to disappear into that character because he's Tom Hanks.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
All right, then.
All right, very good.
Anyway, moving on.
You need to watch that documentary about how they came up with the language for
I'm not
Avatar.
going to. No,
yeah,
I will
yeah,
not.
you do.
In fact, I might. No.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Come over to my house.
Shut up.
You can hang out and we'll watch that.
Stop.
You should watch.
I will not allow my son to ever watch Avatar. In fact, if he does,
no, he's coming
I may
over.
consider disown. No,
I think you should have a sleepover with my grandson.
You will never see Avatar.
Yes, he will.
It is on the banned list, the max banned list. He will never see Avatar. Never.
Start
I
your
would
news,
never.
would you?
Not, in fact, I should have my parental rights stripped if I ever allow him to see Avatar. And let's get into the news. The White House and Congress have reached a 2-year deal on the budget and the debt ceiling. This lessens the possibility of another government shutdown ahead of the 2020 election. The deal does increase funding for domestic as well as defense and raises the limit on federal borrowing to avoid a default on U.S. payments. Conservatives don't like this because we don't have the money. I don't know if this is a good deal or not.
Yeah, but we're going to get rid of the debt.
The president seems to be happy with it, and Congress seems to be happy with it, which is just weird that both sides both the president and Congress seem to be happy with this, but whatever.
Do you think that all parties involved are at that point where they're just like, oh, who cares?
I think so. Maybe it's like that.
We've got such a mess on our hands here.
Like
take it.
We've got an agreement on this. Now we can continue. Call like you're Hitler, you're Satan, you're communist, you're a fascist, and we'll be back to that, which is fine. I don't care. Hey, speaking of children, talking about the president, talking about Congress, so we might as well talk about the number of children swallowing objects is on the rise.
Ooh.
Because some people have way too much time on their hands. An actual study was done chronicling the number of children who swallow foreign objects. 800,000 kids under the age of 6 have ingested objects over the last 20 years. That's nearly doubled the previous number. So we got twice as many kids swallowing things like batteries and coins, I guess, the most commonly swallowed objects.
A battery? Wow.
Batteries. Well, I mean, seriously. Isn't this natural selection, though?
I don't know.
That's one of the things. It's the only thing. Your job as a parent when your kid is between the ages of 0 and 4 is keeping him from swallowing things.
Right.
That's it. That's it. Change him, feed him.
Change him.
Don't let him choke. Don't let him choke on quarters and dimes and nickels, any money.
Right.
Don't let him put batteries in his mouth. That's it.
Okay.
But those are the ones the kids are choking on. Anyway. Finally, Muskegon Community College expanding into Grand Haven. The college's Ottawa Center on Lincoln Street will be ready for classes next month. The fall semester scheduled to start August 27th. Do you call that a good thing or a bad thing for Muskegon?
Good thing. Why would it be a good thing?
I don't know. You want to keep it in. You want to keep it, because I don't know. I thought it was just a Muskegon thing.
Well, no, it's good. It's a good thing. Muskegon Community College has really done great things.
Having
and I applaud their growth all the way around.
So growth is positive. All right.
Growth is a good thing. And I wish they'd buy an ad. Thank you.
No, there you go. Shameless plug from Andy. Anyway, sports. Tigers riding the crest of their 1-game winning streak. They were off so they can bask in the glow of the one victory. Cubs lose. They fall to Frisco 5-4. I just love calling San Francisco Frisco. It's
I'll
fun.
bet you do.
And they hate it, and I don't care. That's sports.
Have yourself a great Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Bye.